So about a whole year ago at this point, I created a video talking about the downfall of School of Chaos. That was in December, so it was 11 months ago. But there was two other videos I made which were made a year ago, which basically depicted the whole downfall of School of Chaos. Well, at least the end so far. It was when the ban waves happened, but basically, in this video, I'm going to talk about ways that Classic could maybe be brought back. It's kinda unlikely that Classic would ever be brought back, mainly because the game was already merged, School Chaos and City Chaos, about 4 years ago, so yeah, it was already that factor. And then, it just doesn't really seem like VNL would care for Classic anymore, since, well, there's a few stuff I heard over the years about Classic, or Merge and Classic and VNL. So one of the things is that basically the games merged because, well, there was guns in School of Chaos, if you remember. And basically, it wasn't really right to have guns in a school game, it's pretty weird. Yeah, you couldn't use the guns in the school, but they're still in the game itself. And VNL could have just removed the guns, like the same person, but he didn't. And plus, it was pretty weird, because I don't think many people even use guns in the first place. Because, well, for one, nobody really stepped outside the school, since it is called School of Chaos. And then again, I don't think people really had, the crafts for assault rifle, the hunting rifle. I'm pretty sure everybody only got, what, the Desert Eagle and the Flag pistol. But that's one of the reasons. And there was also another reason why it merged. It was probably because VNL kind of switched owners. So, this is a small thing I heard, but it was basically that there was one VNL owner, but then, I guess once they switched, I guess the new owner just decided, you know what, let's just merge the games, because if you remember, School of Chaos in about 2019, it wasn't really getting updates at all, but then in 2020, it just got a bunch of updates, since the only updates it was getting, like big ones, was the holiday updates for new items. There's other reasons why the games merged, but I wanted to move on to how we could revive School of Chaos, or how it could be revived still, if VNL want to give it a shot. The first thing would probably be, well, the first thing I thought of was just unbanning the unfairly banned accounts. Now, it would be, I guess, a little bit hard to do that, since, well, there was a lot of accounts that were banned in these ban waves. So, yeah, it'll be a little bit difficult, but yeah, it's unbanning those accounts, so, maybe certain old players would come back to the game. And then there would be just banning the hackers of the game, or just anybody who used a mod menu mod. This would also be a little hard, because, well, how can you tell if someone is using a mod menu? I guess there's a few stuff like, players that just stand in the corner of the infirmary, or the Nerd Rage infirmary people, or just people who are really fast, seem to not die unless you use your fists against them, or, yeah, so there is certain stuff, but it'd be hard to just out, the people who are actually using a mod menu and hacking in the game. But those are sort of the only two things I could think of to make Classic sort of a comeback. And I guess another thing is that they could just try adding a little bit new stuff to Classic School of Chaos. Like, I don't know, maybe more rooms in a school, even though, well, the school already has enough rooms for what a school would be, but yeah. And then I sort of like circle back to school, City of Chaos, which is merged. I don't really think many people even like Merge itself, even now, 4 years later. I don't know, each time I go into it, I don't think I ever witnessed people actually talking to each other, but like, I don't know, socially. It's literally just about trades in the infirmary and mall. It's just people talking about, oh, I'll buy that item, oh, I'm selling this item, I'm selling a Merhan, level 147, selling for like 21,000 tags. That's really all the chats I see. I never really see anybody being actually social. And then there's another issue in City of Chaos, is with its transactions. Now, I mentioned this in a past video from like a month ago about, some of the certain issues in City of Chaos. And one of them was microtransactions, which they're big, selling, like for $100, There's the VNL cape, the new version, except it's not, I don't even think it's moving like the other one. It's not really animated with a lot of polygons. So, not really worth it. And then other items just cost like $50. The only items I say that are worth buying are, well, the house packs or bundles. Or the armor bundles, which only go for $10, which don't really seem that much for all those. But, I don't know. There's just lots of stuff about City of Chaos I never liked, compared to School of Chaos. But, I mean, I explained those in other videos already, so they're not really worth explaining again. But, that was my video on, you know, how we could maybe revive School of Chaos, even though I really gave 2 examples. But, there might be more out there, since there's some comments I read in my videos which explain how we could maybe revive it.